Do you want to forgive your past? Do you want to make peace with your present? And do you want to start fresh again? Please check this video. Hello, Namaste. My name is Vajira Dorjey and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about on the topic how to forgive your past, make peace with your present and start fresh again. We have a wonderful opportunity that we have a new year in our hand, a new chapter, a new book. So let's start fresh again. But before we start fresh again, we need to make peace with our present. And to make peace with our present, we have to look back at our past, reflect, review, and most importantly, forgive ourselves. So let's start with forgiving our past. We as a human, we have committed to too many things in the past and when we look back, we see that we have not achieved everything on whatever we have committed. So this build up a sort of stress in you and you tend to speak to yourself negatively. I talk about my own personal experience. I wanted to start the YouTube journey on the 1st of January 2022 years, but now this is my second video on my YouTube channel, and that too I'm doing on the end of the year, 31st December. So as a personal experience, of course this was stressful. I would talk to myself that why I couldn't do this, and I would talk to myself that maybe I'm not capable enough, or maybe I have given too much importance to what other has to say. Now I want to forgive my past. I want to make peace and accept my present and start fresh. So to forgive yourself, you have to look back. Of course we wouldn't have achieved everything that we want, but if you look back, there were lots of unplanned good things that have come to your life and brought happiness. So making peace and forgiving your past is to accept, look back, what are things to change with your experience, and then acknowledging the present situation. Accepting the present is to now we discuss this on YouTube channel or on the internet. So when we are able to do this, this is a great blessing, and it's a privilege that we have in our hand to share and learn. So which means in present situation you have enough, you have got lot compared to others. So accepting this and then talking to yourself positively, you will get a sort of mental clarity, and it is very necessary to have a mental clarity to start fresh. Otherwise we want to just get into the race without mental clarity, because everybody are doing that and we want to do that, but you have to ask why you want to do that and get a very clear clarity that how far you want to go. So now as I said, we as a human, we have a system by default that we look for what is missing in our life. We put all our mental and physical energy into looking what is missing in our life instead of counting what we already have in our hands. So we have to shift this system and make a list or reflect to see what you already have got in your life. So by doing this, your mind becomes a little calmer, and when you have a calm mind, it is the right point to start fresh again. To start fresh again, you can make a list, but the most important mantra for starting fresh is not to start too many things, not to start too big. You have to pick only one item from the list. It can be doing an exercise, it can be being on time to office, it can be giving more time to family, or let's say starting a meditation reflecting system. So start small, start slow. What I mean is we get so motivated in the beginning and we say, for example, from tomorrow I would like to meditate for 1 hour, And very impractically, you say I would get up at 4:30 and then meditate for 1 hour. Maybe you can do this for some time, but in the long run this is not possible. So this is what I mean, that starting wrong way. You have to start small, in a sense. You have to start with 5 minutes every day. It can be when you wake up on your bed, it can be after you are refreshed before going to office, it can be during the travel time, or it can be during any time. But you're going to do this for 5 minutes. You're going to sit and reflect and feel grateful and sort of bring calmness for 5 minutes. So if you do this for a month's time, with that you will get a momentum, and more importantly you will get confidence. And this focus on one improvement will reflect on other things that you are committing. So the mantra would be, start slow, start with one thing, and give all your focus and energy into keeping that consistently going, rather than committing too many things. So before I wrap up this conversation, I would like to share a story. It's a story about a group of frogs in a place, and they have this annual race of climbing a very tall wall. So all the frogs come to the race, and there are lots of other animals and birds who come to witness this race. Now as the race begins, there are lots of comments from the animals, and who encourage them, who say they can do it, they cannot do it, they are too of this shape and this color and this feature. So as the race goes on, at the end there's only one frog who has completed this race. Rest all the other frog fails. And when they look back, what is the secret of success for this one frog, and what are the reason why other frog fail? The surprising thing is that the one frog who made it to the top was a deaf frog. He couldn't hear to what other has to say. So, and all the other frog fell because they were giving too much importance to what other has to say. So this is what happens with our life. When you start something, you get feedback from people, but we end up giving too much value to that, and then we forget our focus and forget our goal. So I would suggest that sometimes it is best that you are becoming deaf to what other has to say and focus what you have to achieve. So with this, I wish you a wonderful year. May you start fresh with lots of energy, and start small, start slow. May you be able to make peace with your present, and most importantly forgive your past, because past is past. What you have is to look forward for what you can do, and to do that you need a sort of mental clarity. So till then, please don't forget to comment, like and share, and subscribe my channel. Please comment on what other topics that we can cover and discuss on this platform. Thank you very much. This is Vajira Dorjey. It's pleasure talking to you. Namaste.